So Milwaukee will get the first possession. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They got Cummings. Johnson is out there with Allen. Then it's Kareem. And it's Giannis in at the 3, the small forward.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Now here's Lucas. Lillard from outside. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Back to Lillard. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And it's the Bucks ball. Cummings dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Bucks passing it around. Giannis inside. Pass to Cummings. Pocket 6. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Kicks it out to Drexler. Shoots over Johnson. And it's Drexler that time, and the assist by Walton.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Allen, that's good.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Milwaukee foul. Marcus Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Goes up off the inbound, and Drexler throws it down hard.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
It's deflected.
You knew eventually they were going to miss one. At least you hope.
Pass to Lillard. Clyde Drexler on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Drexler's got 7 points in the game.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Allen against Lillard. To the middle. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Roy's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. No good that time. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Cummings passes to Allen. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Drexler. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Cummings. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter. On the inside.
Pass to Lucas. Roy kicks to Drexler. Good on the triple. He's got 10.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him. When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Now, here's Lillard. The kick out to Walton. Lillard outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 6.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Allen finds Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Aldridge, he's checked in for Walton. Robinson's checked in for the Bucks. That one is no good.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Here's someone who's really been playing well, earning the Player of the Month in the East, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Drexler defending. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Always in attack mode. We see him do this night after night.
The Bucks trail to the paint and stolen by Lucas. Drexler against Johnson. Here's Adrige. And a great assist by Drexler as that one goes in.
And inside the paint, Adrige can be so physical, not letting anything get in his way.
Walton's checked in for Portland. Khris comes in for Drexler. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Baker's checked in. .41 seconds left here in the first quarter. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Giannis outside. To the inside. Here's Roy. Here's Adrige. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adrige has got his second basket of the night.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Antetokounmpo dishes to Johnson. Right side, Antetokounmpo. He doesn't hit that one. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Trailblazers lead by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Trailblazers?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Adrige out there with Walton. Then it's Porter. Then there's Jerome Khris. And it's Roy in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
In the painted area, it's where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Adrige with a screen on Robertson. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Portland shooting their first free throw of the evening.
At the line for 1, Terry Porter.
And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
And an excellent two-way threat. Porter doesn't generate a ton of excitement, but he produces across the board.
Roy from outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Floats one. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Robertson. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Portland. Outside Roy from deep. And he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4. Robertson with it. Now guarded by Porter. Robinson passes to Baker. Inside. Robertson with the steal. Here's Middleton. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
And Adrige slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here is Porter. After the basket by Milwaukee. Shots good by Vanderwood.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Porter. Hasn't made one yet.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And that one is good.
And they... repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
We need you to make some noise for your Trailblazers soccer team.
Damian Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Down low, Walton. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Walton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers. Here's Middleton. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Pass to Roy. Moncrief against Lillard. Now Adrige. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vandeweghe. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless, and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Man, Roy can fly.
And Middleton kicks to Moncrief. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And it's Lillard missing.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Here's Robertson. And Walton sends it back.
How about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Tuesday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. Then on Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that matchup against the Rockets, that should be an interesting one. Early in the season, both teams will still be working out the details.
A different look now for Portland. Sabonis comes in for Walton, and it's Drexler in for Roy. And so Lamarcus Aldridge nails them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Here's Giannis. Sabonis grabs the board. Trailblazers leading by 9. Lillard the pass to Drexler. Left side Sabonis. Pass to Lillard. Sabonis sets the pick for Lillard. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And here they go. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Lillard with the bucket.
Well, if the defense is going to give him the mid-range look, Lillard has no problem taking advantage.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. For the Trailblazers, Walton's checked in for Sabonis. And Lucas subbed in for Aldridge. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Allen passes to Abdul Jabbar. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got 4 assists now tonight. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Trailblazers have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but, man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Drexler.
Nice finish.
Just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leaping ability, the creativity once in air, that's elite level stuff.
Nice break. Here come the Trailblazers.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Allen.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Vandeweghe. Over Giannis. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
And so it's Portland holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball, really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And moving on to some, and that is.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking it.
On the court for the Bucks. Johnson is out there with Allen. Then there's Cummings. Then it's Kareem. And it's Giannis in at the small forward spot.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now, here's Lillard. Following the shot by Kareem. Lucas. Cummings grabs the board. Bucks trail by 13. Giannis dishes to Abdul Jabbar. And the shot goes in. Abdul Jabbar's got 6.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Walton goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Giannis inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Trailblazers leading by 14. Lucas a screen on Allen. Pass to Vandeweghe. No good on the triple. Antetokounmpo passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Using his size, Giannis!
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Vandeweghe. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Bucks trail by 12. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The Bucks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And I like the work Lillard's put into his defense the past few seasons. He may not be a stopper, but he's improved immensely at that end of the floor.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Kevin, back to you.
I appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you. And so here's Portland after the basket by Milwaukee. Back to Lillard. It's up a three. Rebounded by the Bucks.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Roy's checked in. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Baker, who's checked in for Abdul Jabbar. Khris Middleton comes in for Cummings. Robertson, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Moncrief in for Allen. Now, here's Roy. Money from the wing. Roy's got his second basket of the night.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
For three, Roy. It doesn't go for him.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Robertson can't get it to go. Outside for Roy. Roy with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Robertson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Robertson's got 8.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
For three, Roy. They get it again. Lucas. The shot's good. Lucas has got his first bucket of the night.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Roy against Robertson. Walton has screen on Robertson. To the paint, and Walton throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Bucks trail by 12. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 5.
That is a smooth-looking shot. Middleton's been doing it for a long time.
Back to Lucas. And Lucas slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. A different look now for Portland. Adrige, he's checked in for Lucas. Khris comes in for Drexler. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Damian Lillard. And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Abdul Jabbar's checked in for Baker. Antetokounmpo comes in for Robinson. Johnson, he's checked in for Robertson. And it's Allen in for Moncrief. Now, here's Roy. 6 points for him. Here's the teardrop. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Van de Ven. Giannis with some nice D.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Yeah, he's got great position, and it makes it a really tough shot, even from such close range.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Damian Lillard. Sabonis is out there with Adrige. Then it's Brandon Roy. And it's Vandeweghe in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 6 points for Ray Allen.
Has the pure athleticism. Allen gets it done inside.
And Ray Allen gets the whistle. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here's Vandeweghe. Pass to Lillard. And he lays it straight in. And the Trailblazers lead by 11.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plates. Here's Roy after the basket by Milwaukee. The train. And it's Lillard missing.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Every aspect of Giannis' game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Timeout Blazers.
Clap it up, fans. Make some noise along with your Blazers breaker dance crew.
Lucas is checked in for Sabonis. We're now joined. By our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen on the Trailblazers head coach talking to his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Allie, thank you so much. And Aldridge slams it in.
Once Aldridge gets the ball at the rim, it's over.
Kicks it out to Allen. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Crafty move. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Ray Allen.
Allen's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Lillard dishes to Roy. Back to Lillard. A 3-ball. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Here's Johnson. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Walton check in for the Trailblazers. Drexler comes in for Damian Lillard. The Bucks call time.
On the floor for your Trailblazer, Bill Walton, Clyde Drexler. Bucks call timeout.
Lillard checked in for Portland.
Blazers answer.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And Drexler throws it down hard.
And how about the offensive explosion here by Clyde Drexler? Has really developed his skill set. No one's been able to match up with him all night.
Now here's Drexler. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo, Lillard finds Drexler.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Marcus Johnson, third personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Lillard. Six on the shot clock.
The shooting percentage, it's taken a dip in this second half.
And he misses the J.
But not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Powers through inside Giannis.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Tipped away. Lillard against Allen. Driving the lane, and Walton sends it back. Drexler against Johnson. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Kareem Abdul.
Now here's Allen. Abdul-Jabbar.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning. Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Drexler with the steal. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Antetokounmpo. Good defense. Better shot from Antetokounmpo.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Lillard. On the wing, Drexler is guarded by Johnson. 4 on the clock. Fires from way outside. It misses. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Bucks. Trailing by 4.
How about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense. It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Portland with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. Here's Vandeweghe.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Antetokounmpo got it to go off the glass.
There is no question Antetokounmpo is a star in this league. This team trusts him to make the big shot.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Well, how about the poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And he banks the layup in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Middleton, no good from 3. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And now, our player of the game, Damian Lillard.